What's up, guys? Jay here with Tap and Turn Gaming, coming at you with a new product unboxing today. Today is the release of Dragons of Tarkir. So here I have a nice little booster box. So let's get right into it. Overall, I was looking forward to this set. If you watched our kind of pre-review or review video before you watch this video, you'll know that I said in the in that video that once they started spoiling the cards for this set, I was getting really excited for it because they started spoiling all the really good cards first, and then as they started spoiling more, it just kind of got my excitement for it kind of dwindled, but overall I still think it's a good set. Hell of a lot better than Fate Reforged, I would say, but that's just my personal take on it. But here we got the box open. We got ourselves a nice little Dragons of Tarkir insert. So here we get our 36 booster packs inside our booster box. So let's slide this off to the side here, and let's start cracking packs, shall we? Probably just gonna skip right to the rare here, guys. Just quickly kind of go through these cards here. So our first rare is an Assault Formation. 2-cost green enchantment. Each creature you control assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power. You can pay a green. Target creature with Defender can attack this turn as though it didn't have Defender. And you can pay 2 and a green. Creatures you control get +0/+1. It's interesting. And we got a foil Vandalize, and a Swamp, and a Djinn Monk token. So our first rare is a Assault Formation. So we'll just stick that right there. Go on to pack number 2. Just get right on in here with this. Just rip through these commons and uncommons. So you get a Clone Legion. It's actually a really cool card. 9-cost blue sorcery. For each creature target player controls, put a token onto the battlefield that's a copy of that creature. So pretty cool. I like it. And we get a foil Silk Wrap. So 2 foils in our first 2 packs. That's very nice. And we get a mountain and an insert card. Actually, we'll stick that over there. Foils are always nice. Actually, let's move these down a bit so they're in frame. Let's go to our next pack here. See what we pull here. So you get a Profound Journey, a 7-cost white sorcery. Return target permanent card from your graveyard to the battlefield with Rebound. That's pretty cool. No foil on that pack though. That would have been kind of crazy to pull 3 foils in our first 3 packs. Alright, so let's go on to our next one here. I'm hoping I would like a Dragon Lord Silumgar. I would also like a Narset Transcendent. There's a couple of the rare dragons that I would like to, like the black-red one. I think it's Boltwing Marauder. I'd really like that for my Prosh deck. Here we have an Irration Foremost. Pretty cool. If you're playing Warrior Tribal, it's pretty nice. And a foil Stormcrag Elemental. That's pretty nice. Stick that foil over there too. On to the next one. So we get a Myth Realized. 1-cost white enchantment. If you cast a non-creature spell, put a lore counter on it. You can pay 3 and put a lore counter on it, and then pay a white until end of turn. It becomes a monk avatar. creature with power and toughness equal to the number of lore counters on it, so that's kind of cool. Just get these a little straightened out here. So far, nothing amazing. Although that I do like that Clone Legion. I think that was a mythic rare as well. So, you know, a mythic rare in our first 2 packs ain't bad. Hopefully that trend continues with this next pack. Hopefully. And we got a Pitiless Horde, a 3-cost 5/3. Beginning of your upkeep, you lose 2 life with dash for 2 and 2 black. It's interesting. Go on to our next pack here, see what we pull. We got a Dragon Whisperer, another mythic rare, 2-cost 2/2. You can pay a red, it gains flying, or you can pay 1 and a red to give it fire breathing, or if you're formidable, you can pay 4 and 2 red and put a 4/4 red flying dragon creature token onto the battlefield, so that's really nice. And a foil Corpse Weft. Wow, we're getting a lot of foils here. But that's pretty nice. Foil rares are always nice. So we get another mythic rare and a foil rare. So that's... I'll always take foil rares. So far we've pulled a pretty decent amount of foils. It's honestly pretty surprising. See what we get in this pack. We get a Profaner of the Dead. He's pretty cool. And no foil in that pack, but we got a dragon token back there. Moving on to the next pack. Trying to minimize that glare off the overhead light for you guys there, so you'll have to excuse if I'm moving the cards around. And we get a Secure the Wastes, 1-cost white instant with an X cost. Put X/1/1 white warrior creature tokens onto the battlefield. It's pretty sweet. That'll probably go in my Lesha Tiny Leaders deck, I would imagine. On to the next pack here. We have a... what do we got? We got a Dragon Tempest. 2-cost red enchantment. Whenever a creature with flying enters the battlefield under your control, it gains haste until end of turn. Whenever a dragon enters the battlefield under your control, it deals X damage to target creature or player, where X is the number of dragons you control. So that's really nice. Basically, kind of Scourge of Valkus's ability on an enchantment. So that's rather cool. I like it. No Dragon Lords yet. Honestly, I really want a Dragon Lord Silumgar. I wouldn't mind some of the other ones, but I really want a Silumgar. Here we have a Volcanic Vision, a 7-cost red sorcery. Return target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand. Then this deals damage equal to that card's converted mana cost to each creature your opponents control, and then exile this card. Then we get a foiled Dragon Fodder. So that's pretty cool. I keep looking at the land thinking, oh, maybe I'll pull a fetch land, but I don't think they did that with this set. Alright, moving on to the next pack here. Let's see what we got. So we got a Dramoka's Command. 1 green and 1 white for an instant. Choose 2. Prevent all damage. Target instant or sorcery spell would deal this turn, or target player sacrifices an enchantment, or put a +1/+1 counter on target creature, or target creature you control fights target creature you don't control. Pretty cool. first one of those cards from that cycle, I guess you could say, because each Dragon Lord has his or her own command card. Kind of like the commands from Lorwyn, you know, like austere command, cryptic command, all that jazz. But anyways, moving on to our next booster pack, we have a Bloodchin Fanatic, a 3-cost 3/3, pay 1 and a black, sacrifice another warrior creature. Target player loses X life and you gain X life, where X is the sacrifice creature's power. That's really nice. That'll go into my Alesha deck for sure. Moving on to our next booster pack here. Let's see what we get. Something good, I hope. How about a Dragon Lord Silumgar? Oh, we get a Den Protector. That's a pretty cool card, though. Basically, if you Megamorph it, you get an Eternal Witness trigger. So that's pretty cool. And it can't be blocked by creatures with power less than its power. So it's not bad. Being able to take cards back from the yard is always nice, especially in green. Okay, let's see what we get in this guy. We have a Blessed Reincarnation, or Blessed. 4-cost blue instant, exile entire creature an opponent controls. The player reveals cards on the top of his or her library until a creature card is revealed. The player puts that card onto the battlefield and shuffles the rest into his or her library with rebound. So it's basically like polymorph, kind of, just with rebound, more or less. Pretty cool card, I'd say. The fact that it has rebound is pretty cool, too. I just like the rebound mechanic, which is why I'm hoping I pull a Narset Transcendent. She will -2 to give the next instant or sorcery spell you cast rebound, so that's pretty damn sweet right there. So you get a Shore Crash Elemental, another mythic rare. I know this guy is going to be pretty heavily played in Standard, so that's pretty cool that I got one. Probably trade him away for something. But he's a 3-cost 3/3. You can pay a blue and exile him and then return him to the battlefield face down. Then you can pay 1 colorless to give him a +1/-1 or a -1/+1. And he megamorphs for 4 and a blue. So he's pretty cool. Nice little trade fodder for me right there. Moving on to the next pack here. Still haven't seen any of the Dragon Lords. There we get a Harbinger of the Hunt. 5-cost 5/3 flyer. Pay 2 and a red. He deals 1 damage to each creature without flying. Pay 2 and a green. He deals 1 damage to each other creature with flying. And we get a foil ultimate price. That's pretty sweet. So I know that'll be a pretty sure that'll be like a go-to black kill spell in Standard. So getting a foil of it is pretty cool. Alright, moving on to our next pack here. Come on, Dragon Lords. I'd really like to see a Dragon Lord. We got a Haven of the Spirit Dragon. Taps for 1, or you can tap it to add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. Spend this mana to cast a dragon spell only, or dragon creature spell. Then you can pay 2 and sacrifice it. Return target dragon card or Ujin Planeswalker card from your graveyard to your hand. So it's pretty cool. We get a foil Wandering Tomb Shell. We're almost about halfway through this booster box here, guys. See what we get in this one here. We got a Ire Shaman. 2 cost 2/1, can't be blocked except by 2 or more creatures. With Megamorph for a red, and when it's turn face up, exile top card of your library until end of turn. You may play that card. It's pretty cool. Ain't bad. Ain't bad at all. Come on, where are you hiding at, Silumgar? There's that Enduring Scale Lord that you can go infinite with if you have another one of him on the board. And what do we get? We get a Hidden Dragon Slayer. 2 cost 2/1 with lifelink and Megamorph for 2 and a white. When he's turn face up, destroy entire creature with power 4 or greater. It's pretty cool. Still no Dragon Lords as of yet. Also, we haven't seen either of the Planeswalkers yet. I'm hoping to see one of them. I would prefer a Narset, but I'll take a Sarkhan. Here you get a Surrak the Hunt Caller, 4 cost 5/4 with Formidable. If you're Formidable at the beginning of combat on your turn, target creature you control gains haste. That's alright. I feel like with the, if any of these, like the Khans from Khans of Tarkir, if they survived the altered, path of fate, they just became bitches. I mean, aside from Narset, she became a planeswalker, but for any of those of you, or any of you that, keep up with spoilers, Zergo Helm Smasher turned into Zergo Bell Striker, and he's pretty gay. I just think he's kind of a little bitch now. He went from being a 7/2 indestructible guy with haste that attacks every combat to a 2/2 that can't block certain creatures and you can dash him in. I mean, he probably wouldn't be bad in standard. I think he's a 1 cost 2/2 that you can dash in, but just the lore behind it, he just turned into a much weaker version of himself, I think. Now, let's see what we got here. We got a Deathbringer Regent. He's pretty cool. 7 cost 5/6 flyer. When he enters the battlefield, if you cast him from your hand and there are 5 or more other creatures on the battlefield, destroy all other creatures. So he's pretty nice. Not something I would play in my Kalia deck, though, because you actually have to cast him from your hand in order to trigger his effect. But he's pretty good nonetheless for EDH. Basically a Black Wrath on a 5/6 flying body, so that ain't bad. Rakshasa Gravecaller, I like that card a lot. Let's see, we get a Berserker's Onslaught. 5 cost red enchantment, attacking creatures you control have double strikes. That's pretty sweet. Pretty sweet there. Alright, getting down to the nitty gritty here in this booster box, guys. Haven't seen a Dragon Lord yet. Hopefully the latter half of this box will have some good stuff. Here's an Ojutai's Command. 4 cost, white and blue instant. Choose 2, return entire creature, card with converted mana cost 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield, or you gain 4 life, or counter a target creature spell, or draw a card. All pretty solid modes, I'd say. So that's our second command of some of the Dragon Lords, but we haven't actually seen any of the Dragon Lords yet. Here we have Illusionary Gains, 5 cost, blue aura. You control enchanted creature. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under an opponent's control, attach Illusionary Gains to that creature. That's an interesting card. I mean, if I enchant that to someone's Elesh Norn and then they play like a vanilla 2/2, then I lose that Elesh Norn and just get a 2/2 guy. So, I mean, it's an interesting card. Makes for some fun interactions, probably, but other than that, I probably wouldn't play it in an EDH deck. Let's see what we get here. We get a Foul Renewal. 4-cost black instant. Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Target creature gets -X/-X, where X is the toughness of the card returned this way. That's also an interesting card. On to our next pack here. This one feels a little thick. Feels thicker than the other ones. Maybe we get a foil in this pack, guys. Let's see. And we get an Tarkir's Command. 1 red and 1 green. Choose 2. Your opponents can't gain life this turn, or it deals 3 damage to each opponent, or you may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield, or creatures you control gain +1/+1 in reach until end of turn. Actually, no, I was wrong. No foil in this pack. Felt a little thicker than all the other ones, though. I was clearly mistaken. Come on, Dragon Lords, where are you hiding at? I would like to pull at least one, and I would like it to be Silumgar, and I've said that probably about 5 times now in this video, but let's see what we got. We have a Zergo Bellstriker. There he is, the much weaker, bitchier version of Zergo Helm Smasher, a 1-cost 2/2 that can't block creatures with power 2 or greater, and you can dash them for 1 and a red. Zergo goes from smashing helms to striking bells. Poor Zergo. The altered path of fate did not favor you, my friend. You are now just a wimp. You strike bells instead of smashing helms. I don't like you anymore. Let's see what we get here. We have a Radiant Purge. Exile target multicolored creature or multicolored enchantment. That's alright. That's alright, I guess. Alright, I think we're down to 7 packs now, guys. We haven't seen any Planeswalkers, and we also haven't seen any Dragon Lords. Getting a little bummed here. Hey, there we go. We got a Dragon Lord Ojutai. Pretty cool. 5-cost, 5/4 flyer. He has hexproof as long as he's untapped, or he or she. I don't know if it's a he or she, but when it deals combat damage to a player, look at your top 3 cards, put 1 in your hand, and then the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. It's a really, really nice card. So we got our first Dragon Lord. Not the one that I wanted, but Ojutai is probably, I'd say probably the second best. Well, maybe not the second best. Some of you may agree with that, may disagree. I just really like Dragon Lord Silumgar. And I want one. So I'm hoping I get one. Let's see what we got here. Silumgar's Command. A 5-cost blue and black instant. Choose 2, counter target non-creature spell or return target permanent to its owner's hand, or target creature gets -3/-3 until end of turn, or destroy target planeswalker. So all kinds of disruption and kill. I think we have just about every command. We have, let's see, we have Dramoka's Command, Atarka's Command, Ojutai's Command, and Silumgar's Command. That leaves us with Kolagon's Command, which we don't have yet, but maybe we'll pull one. That would complete our command cycle. Let's see what we get here. Boltwing Marauder, very nice. I wanted one of those. 5-cost, 5/4 flyer. When another creature enters the battlefield under your control, target creature gets +2/+0 until end of turn. This is going straight in my Prosh deck after this video. And we get a foil negate. pretty nice. Pretty nice. Alright, so we are down to, looks like, 4 packs. 3 in the box and the one in my hands here. Let's see what we pull on this guy. This guy. Another Enduring Scale Lord. Another Myth Realized. We already saw that card. That's a little disappointing. I don't particularly like seeing duplicates of cards in a booster box unless it's a card I really want. Well, I think Myth Realized is probably going to be worth a little bit. Probably some nice trade fodder for me there. Let's see what we got. We have a Avatar of the Resolute, 2-cost 3/2 with Reach and Trample. When it enters the battlefield, it enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it for each other creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it. Pretty cool card, I'd say. Alright, we're down to 2 packs here, guys. Got one left in the box, and this one I'm about to crack open here. Still haven't seen my buddy Silumgar. That's probably, what's that, like 6-7 times I've said that now in this video. Let's see. We got a Living Lore, 4-cost blue creature, star. As it enters the battlefield, exile an instant or sorcery card from your graveyard. Its power and toughness are each equal to the exiled card's converted mana cost, and when it deals combat damage, you may sacrifice it. If you do, you may cast the exiled card without paying its mana cost. Interesting card. Alright, last pack here, guys. Hoping for something really good. Something that starts with the letter S. Starts with Silum and ends in Gar. Nope, we didn't get one, but we get an Icefall Regent. 5-cost 4/3 flyer. When it enters the battlefield, tap target creature an opponent controls. It doesn't untap as long during its controls or untap step for as long as you control this. Spells your opponent has cast the target Icefall Regent costs 2 more to cast, so it's kind of like a flying Frost Titan, more or less. Alright, so that wraps up this booster box opening of Dragons of Tarkir. Overall, a little bit disappointed with it. You know, I didn't really get that many cards that I was looking for. You know, we got a few mythic rares. Probably the most notable one is that Shore Crasher Elemental. I know that guy's gonna be gonna have a pretty hefty price tag, so I'll probably end up trading him away or selling him or something. But I mean, other than that, as far as stuff that I was really looking for, not really much that I pulled here that I was looking for aside from that Boltwing Marauder that I got. But you know, that's the gamble you take with the booster boxes. So, alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, we'd appreciate it if you thumbs up the video, and if you're not already subscribed to our channel, please do so. We really do appreciate it. And leave us some comments in the comment section below of what you think of the cards that I cracked open here, or what you think of Dragons of Tarkir overall. You know, let us know what you think. We really do like to hear your thoughts and suggestions and stuff like that. So, this has been Jay with Tap and Turn Gaming. Again, hope you guys enjoyed this product unboxing video of Dragons of Tarkir, and we'll catch you later. Thanks a lot for watching.